septic tank. Now, the next procedure or next tank is Imhoff tank. In this type of tank, this is the Imhoff tank. This is the picture of Imhoff tank. In this type of sludge digestion tank was first constructed by German scientist Mr. Karl Imhoff and in 1906 and well known by his name as Imhoff tank. Being double-storied, it is also known as two-story digestion tank. The Imhoff tank process is closely related to septic tank, but it is operated relatively on larger scales. It is used for treating the sewage of small communities, hospitals, dairies, laboratories, and slaughterhouses. The Imhoff tank mainly composed of two compartments, that is a sedimentation chamber and digestion chamber. The sedimentation chamber also known as flow chamber. The sedimentation chamber, this is the upper compartment of or chamber of the Imhoff tank in which the sewage is collected. The sewage flows with low velocity in this chamber. The dimensions of this chamber are worked out by considering the velocity of the flow, the detention period, and quantity of sewage to be handled by the tank. These key points, that is, the dimensions of this chamber are worked out on the velocity of the flow of the sewage, the detention period required, and the quantity of the sewage to be handled. The sedimentation chamber should be provided with suitable inlet and outlet devices. An opening is provided at the bottom of the sedimentation chamber called as slot. This is the In this slot, the solid which settles at the bottom of the sedimentation chamber passes into the digestion chamber through this opening. In order to facilitate the fall of such solids in the digestion chamber, the bottom of sedimentation chamber is given a slope at about 1:1. The minimum width of slot be about 15 centimeter and should be constructed in such a way that the return of gas into the sedimentation chamber from the digestion chamber is prevented. The digestion chamber now has property of working. This is the lower compartment of Imhoff tank, and in this chamber the solid obtained from the sedimentation chamber are digested. The bottom of digestion chamber is generally in the form of cones or hoppers with a slope of about 1:1 or 1:2. It is provided with gas vents, which are also known as scum chamber. It is the portion above the digestion chamber and by the side of the sedimentation chamber. By the side of the sedimentation chamber, the gases formed in the digestion chamber are collected in the gas vent area, or they may be allowed to escape into the atmosphere. The digestion chamber is provided with a sludge removal pipe at the bottom to remove the digested sludge by hydrostatic pressure or pumping. The minimum diameter of such pipe is about 15 centimeters to 20 centimeters. The digested sludge may be taken to the drying bed, or it may be disposed of by some suitable method of sludge disposal. The biodegradation of organic compounds in the sewage take place in the septic tank and Imhoff tank by anaerobic sewage treatment majorly. This type of sewage in upper chamber, the type of treatment in the upper chamber is purely physical, whereas in the lower chamber, it is the combination of physical. In the IMOF tank, it's the combination of physical and biological treatment. The sewage is allowed to sediment for a few hours. The supernatant is piped out and the sludge falls down in the digestion chamber through the bottom opening. The anaerobic microorganism catalyzes decomposition of organic matters or compounds in the sewage. The gaseous products of anaerobic decomposition mainly constitute methane along with carbon dioxide, hydrogen and nitrogen. The methane is used as a fuel or for power generation. The undigested and particularly partially decomposed material is removed periodically to the outlet for further treatment. The uh, percentage efficiency of degradation of suspended solid is about 35 to 80%. The type of fermentation products may differ according to the chemical nature of organic compounds. The advantages of IMHOF tank is that the IMHOF tank has improved design that maintains anaerobic condition more strictly. It is possible to dry the sludge obtained from IMHOF tank and use as fertilizer. The process of sludge digestion in IMHOF tank is efficient than that of the septic tank. The tank delivers better effluent than that received from the sedimentation tank. The digestion, the gases produced mainly contains methane, which can be used as a fuel when collected. The system is efficient in removal of settleable solids to about 60%. The BOD is reduced to about 30 to 40%. However, the use of IMHOF tank requires expert maintenance. So, septic tank and IMHOF tank we can use. Now, the third system in the domestic sewage treatment is evapotranspiration system. This is one of the simple and cheap method used especially in the rural area where much space is available around houses. The sewage treated in this method should not contain much amount of organic and inorganic compounds like toxic metals. Evapotranspiration involves removal of water from sewage by direct evaporation and transpiration by plant. The system may be supplemented with pre-treatment units like digestion tank to remove settleable and floatable solids. The effluent enters through a series of distribution pipe to a porous bed. The surface of the sand bed is planted with plants are absorbing more quantity of water. A part of effluents lost to the atmosphere by evaporation, whereas remaining part is absorbed by the plants. The solids are digested by the microbial community developed. A part of absorbed water by plant is lost to the atmosphere by transpiration. Vegetables such as spinach, chili, eggplants, or brinjal, coriander, fenugreek uh, are cultivated on small scale and eradicated with this sewage effluent. Smaller trees like banana, which absorb more water, are significant to use. This is a good method of recycling water. However, this method cannot be applied in cities and other crowded areas due to unavailability of open space. Pathogen and toxic residues in sewage may harm the consumers. Then we will discuss about the